Hello and welcome to week 10 and back from spring break. And I'm going to tell you right off, a cruise is not a restful vacation. I am way more tired now than I was before I left, but great time. I hope you had a restful or a great time in this last week. We come into this week where the sequencing of material a little off. We've been doing academic planning for a while now, getting people registered for classes, but it's kind of coming around to Chapter 7, academic planning, with an assignment for me and you. I'm going to be following up on your current status of registration, reaching out to you. What do you want to do about registering for next fall or any summer classes that you might be interested in? I want you to be doing the same thing. We want to close the loop on this, that by the end of this week, everybody in this class has been registered for their classes. In addition to the paper, in the paper that you're going to be writing, you're going to talk about the classes that you're taking. If you've registered already, you're all set to go. Don't worry about the requirement to meet with me. You can meet with me, and I have some appointments lining up. That's fine. Just get everything in place. Send an email to me if you've already registered and you're all set. I'll be doing that. We'll be kind of going back and forth about that. But I'm also going to be asking you to contemplate what happens after KVCC. It's still way early in your career to be making decisions about where you want to go for your bachelor's degree, but I'm interested in you reaching out to any possible college that you might be interested. The reason for this is as you're progressing the program here at KVCC, and you're selecting electives, there might be advice that you can get from those colleges or universities you're thinking about going to as to which electives are the best ones to take, which ones will transfer into their existing program the best. It doesn't affect the required programs, there are required classes in this program, but it's good knowledge to have when you're looking at continuing education after KVCC. Our special assignments now kick in again. We're now in part 3, and a discussion takes a look at the idea of equity and equality, envy, the desire for the olden days, that whole perspective, the quote, there's nothing creates the golden years better than a poor memory. Kind of things. Things were not that great in the past, and progress has been happening. It's sort of been the running theme here. We're having a discussion, however, about those two topics, both our personal perceptions of envy and inequity and inequality, and then of course this idea that we have that it seems like when we were younger that everything was easier and better, but the statistics tell us that no. If they were for you, we might have been in a privileged place, having not had to deal with some of the strife that has been going on. And certainly if you go way back, things were much worse in the past. So 2 things going on this week. We are doing the assignment, where you're going to be writing that paper about what classes you're taking, whether or not you contacted me or not. That isn't the issue. Don't include that if you don't want. And then, of course, the plans for your future. And then participating in the special assignment discussion, part 3. So have a great week. We are in the last 6 weeks of classes, so week 10 through 15. This is sort of kind of the back turn on the race here. So it's good to kind of ramp up things, get your energy, get your rest, eat well, get out when there's sunshine, get your work caught up on, reach out if you need help with, based on our midterm grades, and strive to make a really strong ending to the semester. So be well, and I will see you next time.